Hi and welcome to this episode of Simutrans. Today's topic is this steel mill and connecting car dealer. I plan to make this episode as short as possible, so I have already built a lot of infrastructure already. Here is the car dealer. Here is the car factory. So finished cars are transported by road to the car shop. This steel mill supplies the car factory with steel, and the steel mill should have iron and coal. The steel mill can also get iron ore from these two mines too. The car factory should have steel and plastic. Plastic it get from this refinery, and of course the refinery should have oil. This is the station at the iron mine. A simple one. Up at the steel mill, however, steel mill have a tendency to attract many contracts, so I have leave plenty of space here for expansion in the future. So just now, one incoming truck for coal and iron and one outgoing truck for iron ore. At the car factory, one incoming truck for the steel, and here plastic coming in and finished car out. And here at the refinery, here we will have an outgoing line for plastic. There is a lot of cargo involved in this system, so I have built a new train system down here to handle the big volume. Alright, here is a clean sheet with flow chart. So car shop, car factory, steel mill, coal, iron, and over here refinery, pump, oil field, the old gasoline station, and here plastic. When it comes to refinery, they produce gasoline and plastic. If you produce gasoline, you get plastic as a byproduct. If you produce plastic, you get gasoline as a byproduct. So when you calculated how much oil you actually need, you simply calculated the amount of oil you need for plastic and gasoline and choose the biggest number. So if you need 100 cubic meter of oil to produce gasoline and you need 200 cubic meter for the plastic, you choose 200 cubic meter. First, we take a look on an old project. Up here, a timber plantage, sawmill, and a warehouse. And here we have the data. As we can see, this old supply chain work well, and they are happy. The shop over here have only one contract with the sawmill, and they only sell planks. But there is a small difference between this type of industry and a car factory, and that should we take a look on now. Here we have the car factory. They have no steel and no plastic. in store, and they have not produced any car, and they don't have any car in store either. Here come the first plastic transport. So take now a look what will happen when this truck enter the station and loaded off its cargo. So I'll start the time now. There it have leave its cargo. Now we have plastic inside the factory. But they don't consume the plastic, and they don't create any cars. Car factory need more than just plastic or steel. They need both to actually work correctly. That is the main difference between the industry we have dealing with previously and this one. This is the situation at the steel mill here. We have a train with coal just coming in on the station. The steel mill have plenty of iron ore, but no coal, and they have no steel and don't produce any steel at the moment. And now I start the time. Take a look what will happen now when the train leave its cargo. There, now we have coal and iron ore, and they have start producing steel. Steel mill are exactly the same thing as car factory. They must have all their supply to actually work properly. Alright, now we are back at the car factory. They have no steel at the moment, but the first steel train should just enter the station. And there they have started to manufacturing new car. This chain is now up and running. There is more I can do, for example adding more iron ore mine, because I need more iron to make more steel. But as you can see, here come the first transport to the car shop. I misjudged how many steel train I need, so I have been building dual track here at the factory which manufacturing the car. Another thing I have changed is I have a bigger truck to deliver the finished car, because the smaller, more lucrative truck was simply not efficient enough, and I simply need so many of them that they caused congestion on the road. Car dealer chain with car factory, steel mills and so on are example of big supply chain. They are actually not more complicated than other supply chain. But there is more thing which can go wrong with them. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. In the next tutorial we take a look on crude oil power plant and how to deal with them. Thank you for your time.